How prepared are you for an unexpected disaster? Would you know how to identify and assess potential threats? Let's dive into the world of threat assessment, a crucial cog in the wheel of survival preparedness. Imagine you're in the midst of a disaster. Chaos reigns and danger lurks at every corner. Your survival hinges on your ability to quickly and accurately identify the threats around you. This is where threat assessment comes in. It's not about paranoia, but about preparedness. It's about understanding the potential threats that could jeopardize your safety and figuring out how to navigate through them. Whether it's a natural disaster, a societal collapse, or a sudden pandemic, each scenario comes with its own unique set of threats. Understanding these threats increases your chances of survival, allowing you to plan, prepare, and respond effectively to whatever comes your way. Understanding your potential threats is the first step towards advanced survival preparedness. But how can threat assessment make a difference in survival situations? Let's explore this with some real-life case studies. First, let's look at John, a seasoned hiker who found himself in the middle of a forest fire. His keen observation and quick assessment of the fast-spreading fire and wind direction allowed him to find a safe escape route. His threat assessment skills quite literally saved his life. On the flip side, we have Jane, a city dweller caught up in a sudden flood. Despite multiple warnings about the impending disaster, Jane failed to assess the threat properly. She underestimated the speed of rising water levels and found herself trapped in her apartment. Sadly, her lack of threat assessment led to a grim outcome. The contrast between John's and Jane's experiences is stark. One was prepared, alert, and understood the severity of the situation. The other, unfortunately, did not. As these case studies show, effective threat assessment can mean the difference between life and death in a survival situation. So what are the key points in conducting a successful threat assessment? Well, first off, understanding the psychology of potential threats is crucial. This involves grasping the motivations and behaviors of potential adversaries. Are they desperate for resources, seeking power, or merely opportunistic? Comprehending their mindset can offer valuable insights into their likely actions. Next, identifying physical and environmental risks is a must. Are there any hazardous materials nearby? What about weather conditions or geographical features that could pose a threat? Evaluating your surroundings and assessing these risks can help you anticipate and plan for potential dangers. Lastly, developing strategies for mitigating these threats is essential. This could involve creating safe zones, establishing escape routes, or even learning negotiation skills to diffuse potentially volatile situations. Remember, knowing your enemy is half the battle. Equip yourself with effective threat assessment skills, and you'll be ready to face any disaster that comes your way.